And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the live stream for The Cure. Thank you so much again to Paul for sitting down and recording those spotlights with me. I really, really appreciate him doing that. It's absolutely amazing. And before we bring Randy and Tommy, the miserable retail slave, the air conditioning, I forgot to shut it off. Dan, if you would, please. Thank you. Before we bring Randy and Tommy, the miserable retail slave, in here, which is going to be a really, really fun segment, really looking forward to it. We talked about this when we were in the stream break. We're like, oh, we forgot to give away prizes again. So, with Godzilla's Roar there, we are going to give away a year, Dan. A year's worth of NordVPN, a free 1-year subscription, and we're also going to be giving away, well, Stay Hydrated bot, he told me.
You must do it.
But also, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be giving away some Epic Film Guys, coasters, stickers, magnets, a whole little EFG swag pack. And first thing I'm going to draw for is the swag pack, because I've already actually got it loaded up into the random picker. So let's go. Drum roll, baby. Who's going to win? John DeQuilla.
Woo!
John DeQuilla, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of an EFG swag bag. Let's get there here.
It'll say,
Swag bag.
just be ready to go, because whenever Nick brings you in.
And that's going to be
He's
coasters,
still giving away stuff. So.
stickers, magnets. Okay, and we're also, as I said, going to be giving away NordVPN. So we've got all of the tier 3 donors so far. It's $25 or more.
Yep.
$25 or more donation. You'll also get entered at some point this weekend to win a free year of Podbean podcast hosting.
Just don't do a movie podcast.
Just don't do a movie podcast, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, Randy.
And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of a year of NordVPN service. Those nerds over there.
Woo!
Just in for that amazing bomb defusal game. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that down in my notes here as well. I still have some early donation NordVPNs to give away as well. I did not forget about you. Do not worry, even though
I want it.
the event just got ahead of me.
I need to surf the web safely and securely.
Safely and securely. Let's give away another one. Why don't we give away another one? Let's do it, baby. One more NordVPN right now. Here we go. Emily Porkchop of The Story Behind. Emily Porkchop.
Top fucking keck right there.
Emily Prokop of The Story Behind. Wins Aerial Eyes. There you go. You guys won a year of NordVPN. I will get you that code in due time after the event. Duty, we're closing in, baby.
Rooney on that,
$455 away, Duty, and you're shaving. I believe that's the Chris Pratt, the Star-Lord.
yes, the Star-Lord.
All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to be welcoming Randy and Tommy Thompson. The miserable retail slave is going to be joining us here live on the air. I just heard that knock. Let's let him on in here. Get him in here. Oh my goodness. This is going to be some craziness. I just see Randy. Is Tommy just off to the side somewhere?
Yeah, Tommy's off to the side.
My
Yeah,
God
sorry.
in heaven. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. Before we go anywhere, let's get this right in here right now.
Hey.
Hey,
The miserable
it.
retail
now I
slave's
feel
in the house.
comfortable.
There we
Yeah.
go. Welcome, gentlemen, to live stream for The Cure.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. Hey, let's get it started real hot, real quick. Misconnections, Tommy.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
I mean,
I didn't even get to say hello to Nick.
oh well. Go ahead right now.
Hey,
you lost
Nick.
your opportunity. It's too late.
Great. Nick, why don't you tell the people what misconnections are, please?
Well, sometimes when you're out and about in the world and you see someone that strikes your fancy, but you just didn't have the sack to get their phone number, you go to the internet, to the Craigslist, to put out a random ad praying by some miracle that they are also hopeless and desperate and visit misconnections on Craigslist. To see
That's
it.
perfect. I got a thumbs up like I'm a little Michelle Full House baby, and I'm saying you got it, dude, because you got it spot on, Nick. This is the headline, Tommy. Contagious smile, Midtown West, New York City.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think everything's a contagious smile unless you're missing a lot of teeth.
Really? I kind of take issue with this headline because a contagious smile. If smiles were an infectious disease, I think a lot of us would be smiling a little bit. I mean, instead, we're not. We're just catching colds all the time because all you sweat hogs and dirty sweat brothers never wash your hands. You never wash them. I'd catch a smile every now and then. That'd be great. You kidding me? Anyways, contagious smiles. You were wearing a black and dark red leopard print jacket.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I got. Ooh.
You like
Getting
that?
hot. I'm getting hot. Hang on.
Oh
My God.
I'm bringing it real tonight, Nicholas. I hope you're ready.
Contagious smiles from this misconnection. Already.
Yeah, that's right. I told you your backpack was open, and my heart melted when you smiled in appreciation. You ever have your heart melt, Nick?
It's melting right now.
Oh my God. Whose isn't? This is so heartwarming. Mine is warming up
It's a tearjerker.
to the point, the melting point of hearts. That's
Oh
how
my
hot
God.
it's getting right now. Actually, it's so hot in this room. That's why my face is maroon. I'm sweating like nobody's
I figured that was the
business.
reflection of the light off of Tommy's smile right now. I figured that's what that
Mhm.
was.
You got off at Hoyt and Schimmerhorn on that A train.
Is that, is that
On that A train.
Is that the football player? Is that what they're talking about?
Right. I mean, I don't want to ruin this grand romantic sonnet, but I'm kind of thinking Homeboy wasn't smiling in appreciation. I'm thinking he was smiling because he realized he was a dope and he left his backpack open and he was afraid his fucking vape pen would fall right out.
Wait,
That's
this,
what he was
this is a
smiling.
girl writing them?
Oh, it sure is.
Oh, we don't get many of those.
Oh, man, but
Ooh.
that smile. Jeez, she's so happy with that smile. I'm so happy for your love, you guys. I hope he shows back on your first date at Starbucks with his stupid backpack half open. So that way he can hold it up and point to it and be like, and everyone will chuckle their happy hearts away all the live long day.
Yeah.
Meh.
Oh, a feel good story.
Ugh. Plot twist, turns out his backpack wouldn't zip all the way because it was filled with the skulls of his enemies.
This is the thing about misconnections is that have they ever worked? Ever?
I mean, we're trying to make them work. We're trying to make something happen.
I think more people have met on Bumble than they have on misconnections.
Oh, that's a nice callback to a conversation nobody heard. I
Well,
love
it was supposed to be an inside joke, but Randy don't get those.
Well, nice riff, bro. What are you working on a tight five over there, Tommy? Tommy, I saw a lady today, actually, and this reminded me of misconnections. I thought she was a real thoughtful human being. She was pedaling her bicycle down the sidewalk, holding
Uh-huh.
birthday balloons, about 5 of them. That's a nice woman. She's rolling down the street, sitting on a bike, and these balloons are just bouncing off her face like she was getting a pure helium lap dance. And that's what you need in your lives. Thoughtful people. You need thoughtful people. I'm like, this woman, she's got it figured out. She's a very conscientious person. She's riding her goddamn bicycle to some stupid store to get some stupid balloons for some man's stupid birthday.
No, maybe she thought if she pedaled fast enough, the balloons would
Would
catch
carry her away.
Yeah.
Like Calgon. Is that the shampoo? That's a reference nobody gets. God, we're the worst.
By men.
I mean, I've been accused actually of being too thoughtful at times. Excuse me?
Too cynical.
You're not allowed to do that to me, to spit into my microphone like that. I mean, in the past, I've been accused of wearing my heart on my sleeve. You know, that's gross because I'd need a heart transplant then.
You.
Your melted heart.
These are the jokes. And
Unfortunately.
really, when I do these misconnections, I really want these dorks to meet and make out because why not? Why not?
Why don't we start replying back to them? I say this every time. We got to reply back and we got to act like
Why don't you take some initiative and just do it then?
Because I hate trolls. I
Okay.
can't do it.
Well, that's ironic because you look like a troll. So.
Somebody needs to troll these people, though. Somebody
Okay.
needs to go in there and be like, yes, I'm the person.
So honestly, I'd like to take my pie-eyed optimism and turn it into a business venture because that's the American way.
Sure.
You know,
Get that money.
I mean, I've certainly been accused in the past of being a hopeless romantic. I mean, hopeless certainly. So I think I should open up the over-extravagant, hopeless romantic gift shop, Tommy.
Ooh.
You ready for this?
Pandora's box.
This is where all your cringeworthy romantic gifts become reality, where your grand ideas of romantic, poetic expression are made real.
You're scaring me, Randy.
Oh, you're all sorts of jolly today. What are you, some sort of gothic mercenary over there, slaying your enemies with your dark poetry? What, you got a black heart? You're not in the mood for romance, Tommy?
Mm. All right, let's see what you got.
So you go to this shop. Hey,
We have Big Green Tool dropping in a $137.
shout out to Funnel Cloud
donation.
Charles. What up, yo?
I could see his money, but I still can't hear him because Jesus Christ, Funnel Cloud.
he's in the middle of a tornado.
Thank you so much
for
Love
that
Charlie.
donation.
Charlie, get a hold of me in real life. Jeez, Pete.
This isn't your flirt phone here. I don't know what you're doing. So you go to this place, and you're like, "Hey,
Flirt phone. I like that.
yeah." You're like, "Hey, I know we just met, but I have a really good feeling about this. So I bought you this rainbow that will glisten in the mid-afternoon sky every 3 days for the next 4 months. Hope it's not too much, girl. You know, over extravagant, romantic gestures, Tommy. This is what my business will specialize in. I can't put my feeling to words, so I brought this ancient song plucked on the strings from Apollo's harp and sung in harmony by 7 enchanting sirens, Tommy. That'll get him every time, right?
I think Dick at Your Door is a better one. Remember that?
You crude bastard.
We used to be sponsored by Dick at Your Door. What
You
happened to them?
crude
Randy's probably mad that I'm.
animal.
Don't tell people we used to be sponsored.
I'm trying to be, romantic, and you're saying, let's send a dick to her door. That'll get her.
Well, not,
God,
not
how are you
necessarily
married?
her.
How are you married? Seriously. Would you appreciate a song from Apollo's harp, Nick, sang to you in harmony?
Dick last night.
Oh, goodness. Man.
I tried to get to that faster when he was talking about the dick.
You
and
dropped the
door
ball.
stuff.
Just cut him off. He never shuts up.
I don't. That's my job to carry this because you won't.
Well, I don't want to.
Oh, I know.
I try to run away from it.
Yeah,
Drag me back.
Don't run away. And you're wearing some track pants, by the way. You could run real fast, I bet, in those,
Yeah.
Speedy.
I had to get my black empowerment jeans off so you wouldn't get nervous.
I'd be too intimidated. By the way, I'm sitting on the fucking floor. Tommy's in the throne of power, sitting in this pompous chair like he's the king
You
of the
said
world.
you wanted to crisscross applesauce.
Okay, you're the
Anyway.
cock of the walk over there, aren't you?
Carpet.
So, anyways, Nick, I would specialize in all these. Honestly, if you gave somebody an ancient song, I don't think it would go over well with the ladies these days. They'd be like, "Cool, but oh my god, have you listened to the new Luke Bryan song? That's my jam. Woo! I just hear it and woo! I just want to dance. Woo! You know, you like Luke Bryan, Nick?
No.
Oh,
No,
No.
good answer.
you never go woo when you hear a song live.
Randy's got a poster of Luke Bryan above his bed.
You've never wooed during a concert.
You sucked his dick.
Right here. Excuse me. You never go woo when you hear a song live, Nick?
Not from Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Well, you're about to do it. You're about to go woo, but please don't flash the people, Nick. Please don't do it. They're not ready for that.
I was
But they're
thinking
ready
about
for this. Drop that beat, D-boy.
There it goes.
We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here though. We never been this out here. Woo! What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz until the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you live from the Pod Shack outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. Tommy's over there.
Hey,
How is everybody doing today? We're pleased as punch and punch drunk on love by the fact that you would all choose to spend your free time and hopefully some of your hard-earned dollars by joining us this year on live stream for The Cure 3. Ooh, we still got some D-Boy. That's Dan Amboy. Check him out on SoundCloud. He provides our theme song. That's Hard Times.
yeah, underground Michigan rapper, good friend of mine. A guy that probably forgot that we used him as. We did ask for permission, but it's been a while since I
It's been a
talked to him.
while.
So
It's been a while.
He was
But
like,
first,
wait, were
let's-
those guys?
Are you talking over me again, sir?
No, I did not. I swear.
Oh
It wasn't
my
me.
God, I will fight you all. First, I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room, Tommy. Tommy's not on camera because we're not trying to frighten you for the rest of your days, people.
Randy's just so vain.
No, that's how urban legends start. We don't want you to turn into another internet Momo over there.
You
So
probably think this live stream is about you.
listen, it's not.
Don't you? Don't you?
It's about the people, okay? You said yourself you're afraid to be seen on camera.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, that didn't sound like a convincing, confident
You
voice.
want me to walk over there and straddle you?
Excuse me.
You're so far down on the
I'm
ground.
ready for it.
What does that mean? You need to straddle me because I'm so far ground? Where do you learn your manners, sir? I know
It's-
your father taught you better
It's
than
my
that.
diet Sunkiss. It's going to my
Oh,
brain.
my God. Tommy is drinking a diet Sunkist, which we're all amazed exists in this real life. I'm almost half concerned that you printed out a label on the internet and stuck that on some Miller Lite or something, trying to fool
Moonshine.
me. Yeah. Tommy, if you're so afraid of your face, maybe we can get, I don't know, some sort of giant paper mache head built of your
Sure.
face.
Like Mac the Knife.
Like Mac the Knife.
Remember that from McDonald's?
No, I remember Mac Tonight.
Oh, there it is.
What do you want, a moon face? I was thinking more like a paper mache face of your actual face, but
Oh, that'd be fun.
even more cartoonish if that was possible.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You'd walk around with a bigger version of your already big head. We'd call you, I don't know, Toony Tommy Comedy,
I
and
like that.
you could be a real gimmick. Like,
Tommy Tooney,
what? Why would you correct brilliance? I don't understand this at all.
because it needed corrected.
I mean, they will get the tickets to move if you did something like that, you know. But we're happy to be here again. I'm wearing my best colored shirt, you know. I got these pants on, you know. I don't get these pants that I'm wearing because they're as stiff as Tommy's upper lip over there. I don't know why they're so stiff. They're made of some hardy stuff, and I don't get it. I should have picked a more breathable material. I didn't realize it was going to be a sweltering 1,000 degrees in here.
I don't think it's hot in here, and we keep the house at
I
59.
feel like this is a ploy for me to take my shirt off. I see you looking at me with those bedroom eyes over there. You
Let's
freak.
see them nips.
Ew. I'll never say that word in my ear again. For those that don't know and are afraid to donate, since we've only gotten one donation so far,
Yeah, that's obviously what it is.
Yeah. we are the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're a big, dumb comedy show. We talk about our lives a lot.
Hmm.
I make fun of Tommy a lot. Tommy's a comedian of some stripe,
Thank you.
like a zebra stripe or something. I don't know.
Sure, fruit stripes.
My life is kind of like Three's Company. Like, if you don't remember Three's Company, it was a sitcom that ran from the late 70s to mid 80s. You remember Three's Company, don't you,
I do.
Nicholas?
I do.
Oh, I love it.
Jack Tripper.
Yes, I am a Jack Tripper, you know. That ran between the 70s and 80s. By comparison, I'm a sitcom that's run from the early 80s till present. My Jack Tripper was always surrounded by all these beautiful women. And somehow, in the midst of pursuing his constant search to find a worthy companion, he was always trapped in some wacky misunderstanding or humiliating situation. That's pretty much the story of my life.
Yeah, and you dress like him.
I run to greet a beautiful woman like, hey, girl, hey, and I trip over an ottoman. It's what I do, you know?
Get the jumbo meatballs.
I get the jumbo meatballs, and then shit goes sour. So
Drop the chicken.
I drop the chicken,
giant
get the ribs,
solitary
all the
meatball.
foodstuffs are on my face. What?
Just
What?
one big sauceless ball.
Listen, my jumbo balls had some sauce on them, okay?
You said they didn't.
That's a lot
You
of cum.
corrected my foodstuffs now? Were you there?
You told me that they didn't.
Maybe I lied to you.
No, you
Maybe
just
you
don't
need
have.
a good lying
You
to
just
you
don't
every
want
now
to
and then.
admit that you bought last night meatloaf rolled into giant ball.
Your last night's meatloaf, you fat fuck. Whoops. Whoops.
Can't swear.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
I thought I'd be the one having the problem with that.
Well,
I
tonight,
appreciate your
the deal
restraint. Tom.
was we were going to do it like a choose your own adventure podcast where your donations would move what we talk about forward. So let's see how this works out. If it's dead air, it's dead air. I'll just stare at Nickelback's face there and be real happy about it.
You get nothing but loy sauce sound drops in the silence.
That's a lot of cum.
There you go.
Ew. So here's your choices, people. The first person to donate $5. Well, how are we going to do this? You make the rules, Nick.
I make the rules. I think we tell the story up to a certain point, or you tell the story because I'm not doing shit. And we get up to a certain point, and then we present them with the options, and then you say, you choose. You donate $5, and they choose the path that you go down.
Oh, I like it. Okay, so here's your choice. When you start dating with someone with pets, you kind of start to seek validation from those pets.
Huh? ...
Or somebody can donate and we can get Nick to tell embarrassing, cringeworthy story about himself when he tried to woo some woman or crush that he used to have. How about that?
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Man.
I agree.
Man.
Good. Yeah, I put you right on the spot. I love it. So I want to hear the donations come in. Like one of the weirdest things I've ever heard as far as cringeworthy crushes go, there was this dude that Polly Walnuts used to work with at the Pottery Barn, and it was Halloween, and this dude dressed up in a suit of armor at Halloween.
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, you do. I
Yeah.
think we talked about this. He dressed up in a full suit of armor, like he didn't even half-ass it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanders into the back room because everybody dressed up for Halloween, or maybe just he did, actually, now that I think about it.
I could see that.
Yeah, he's in full get up, and he wanders over to his crush, and he's like, "I can be your knight in shining armor."
And she got a PPO against him,
I
like
mean,
immediately.
That's the only obvious reaction at that point. I mean, come on now.
It didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't work.
Uh-oh, did we get a donation?
That's a $5 donation from Dan, who says $5 donation. Fuck you, Nick.
I love it. I love that a lot. So go ahead, Nick. What's a cringeworthy thing that you've done? He's sweating right now, and I love it.
God.
To woo a woman. I want to hear this right now.
Woo.
Yeah, woo. Or maybe you had a crush and you did something and you're like, this'll get her. And then you realize afterwards, oh, that's bad.
God, I'm trying to think back into my long, sordid
See, all of his just went well,
history.
apparently.
That's what just crushing the game. I'm slinging that charm around and they're falling for it. What do you mean
Man.
cringeworthy?
Not everybody fails at life, Randy.
I know. He's like, I never cringed in my goddamn life. You kidding me?
This one time, I went out on a date with a girl, and I ordered a plate of ribs and ate them with a knife and fork.
I hate you.
Yes.
Oh,
You'll
man.
regret that decision for the rest of your life.
It was terrible, and now
No, I'm
everybody
all right
tells
with
me
that.
that I got the ribs.
No. That's not a real story, and I'm really upset with
No,
you
it's
right
a
now.
real story. It's just Randy.
It's just my real story. Yeah, this is true.
Man,
God
did I
damn
ever
it.
do
How's it all
anything
turned back
super
on me?
cringeworthy?
That's
I'm
no
trying to
fun.
think. I don't know if I ever did. Let me see. I'm trying to think.
Tommy, why don't you tell what's the most cringeworthy thing you've done? Like you somehow charmed a woman into coming over state lines to see you. So that's
That was not charm. That was
dumb
she just
stupidity.
said she wanted to and wasn't coming to see me. She just wanted to come to Michigan. So yeah, me and my buddy Dave, who Randy knows, we were 21 years old. It was 2005, and this girl that we knew from the internet said she was going to come to Flint, Michigan for spring break, and Dave was like, "All right, you can stay with us." We don't know why she wanted to come, but she did.
What year was this?
2005. So,
This is before.
yeah. Spoiler alert:
Oh.
we didn't kill her. We could have.
Yeah, I mean,
This could have been an episode of Forensic Files or something. But
I almost thought you were going to say this could have been an episode of Friends. Like, I'm like, what?
no, it's just my ex girlfriend.
Jerry Tribbiani went crazy.
You remember AOL IM, right? Or AOL AIM?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
do
I-
remember
yeah.
AIM. I tried to
Yeah.
tell a story about AIM last year on live stream for the Cure 2, and nobody would fucking let me. I recall that.
Well, this is AIM, and my ex girlfriend would get on my AIM all the time when she came over, and somehow I ended up with a bunch of friends on her list, and somehow she knew somebody from Iowa. I don't know how or why you would know somebody from Iowa.
Right.
But and so me and Dave would get drunk, and this girl would randomly text us, and one day she was like, "Oh, I want to go somewhere for spring break." And Dave was like, "You should come to Flint," and we just laughed. And like a week later,
She
she
just giggled like
Yeah.
assholes.
yeah, and then we like passed out drunk because we were working really hard on being alcoholics. We were like in our residency.
Oh, did you have to work? Did you have to work hard at it, Tommy?
when you're
did you?
when you're 21 and you got
Or
to
did it
test your
come
limits.
naturally?
Yeah,
Yeah.
slamming that R&R.
Mm.
And then like a week later, she's like, "Oh, I got my tickets. I'm coming to Flint." We're like, "What?" Like, you're traveling 10 hours across the nation on a train to meet with two guys that you only knew from the internet. Like, how crazy
In
is this chick?
2005, like nobody met people from the internet back then.
Yeah, that's me and Dave were like, oh man, maybe
You were
we should-
ahead of the game.
we should tell her that we don't want to be uncomfortable for her. We should tell her that that we don't want to do like any sexual thing, because what two single 21-year-old dudes that like to drink would
Yeah,
wanna-
it was a good thing she was going to see the two most asexual males that ever existed.
Well, this is before Tinder made it like okay. It was still weird. It was still taboo
to have sex with women. I get
to
it. Okay,
strangers.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Okay.
strangers, Randy. That's what Tinder is. I've never even been on Tinder. I know what it is.
Oh my god.
I love that asterisk. I've never been on Tinder. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the
But I know
beloved's in
it's-
the next room. She's keeping
I
tabs
know
on
it's
you.
swiping left and right. This girl just totally like, but she, when we told her, we're like, hey, we don't want you to be uncomfortable. We don't want any sexual thing. She's like, oh no, it's not going to be sexual for me either. I have a fiance named Marty. I'm like, wait,
Ew.
you're traveling 10 hours on a train to spend a week with two guys you only know from the internet, and you have a fiance
Named Marty.
named Marty.
That's why you'd want to escape.
Like, how
Everyone should
crazy-
escape a Marty.
How
Yeah.
crazy is this chick? But she shows up. We go meet her at the train station. It's immediately awkward. It's immediate. Like, she stepped off the train, and immediately we're like, we just wanted to be that Homer meme. You know, the Homer gif that
Back-
just
backing into the
backing
shrubs.
into the
Yeah.
backing into the shrub. And yeah, she didn't say much on the way back to Dave's house. We bought her a Michigan hoodie, so maybe she thought we wouldn't murder her or something. I don't know. And we decide, since it was the first day of spring break, that we're gonna go to this local bar and get wasted. And we pick up Charles. We pick,
Funnel Cloud Games.
we pick up
Oh,
Funnel
no.
Cloud Charles.
Oh no, I know where the story is
Yeah,
going, and it doesn't end well for
Sorry,
your friend.
Charlie. I usually change the name of this one, but
You gotta own this one, buddy.
and because Charlie lived with Dave, I squatted on the couch, and it was a fun little happy family until Iowa chick showed up.
By the way, shout out to Nick vaping his ass off right
Is
now.
he?
Yeah.
Vape
Get it?
Nation. Hashtag Vape Nation.
And so we get to the bar, and it's like I said, it's the first day of spring break. It's in Flint, Michigan. It's asshole to elbow. We walk up to the
Well,
Walk
that's
up
a
to the-
phrase to say.
walk up to the bartender, and I say I want 4 Irish car bombs, right? One for me, one for Charlie, one for Dave, one for Iowa chick. Iowa chick says I don't drink. I'm like, you don't what? Like, I didn't know that was allowed when you were like 21. I didn't know like straight edge was a thing at that point in my life. I
What are you
thought you
making
just
fun of her? She's
thought-
like, I don't drink, and you're like, I don't have sex. So
well, why would you come 10 hours on a train to spend a week with two guys that you only knew from the internet? Like, how, and you, every time she talked to us, we talked about how drunk we were. So fuck it. We split her 4th Irish car bomb. And for some reason on this particular night, Charlie started hammering these 25-ounce mugs of Miller Lite. And every time he finished one, he just slammed it on the bar and yelled, "Done."
like a man.
And like the bartender came over and he kept just filling them up. And did we get another donation?
No.
Oh,
No.
Bulldozer dropping some biddies.
But people were watching Charlie, like he was slamming these 25-ounce, like he was going through like one every 2 minutes, maybe. People started like buying him shots of wild turkey. It was, we need to get out of here. Like he went through like 5 in like 20 minutes, and probably 3 shots of wild turkey. Like, we need to go before something happens. And we're walking back towards the exit. And it's in the line, the order is me, Dave, Iowa Chick, and Charlie. I'm almost to the exit when I hear somebody behind me yell, "Motherfucker's gonna puke!" And just like somebody scream, and we turn around. Charlie's in the middle of the dance floor. Sorry, Charlie. He's got his hand out. His other hand is on his heart. He's not about ready to start singing. You know, he's not like Diana Ross.
He's
or
not
anything.
stopping the name of love.
No, he leans back on his heels, starts spinning in a circular, like spray painting these people like, all over the place, just puking everywhere.
Full out exorcist twist.
Yeah.
Pea soup for days.
Gets all over Iowa Chick. That Michigan hoodie is just covered. It's like a metaphor
gross.
for a trip. We go running out to the car, and people are chasing Charlie, but nobody will get close enough to hit him because he's still puking. It was great to see vomit used as a repellent.
Wait, when have you used vomit not used as a repellent? Have you ever seen somebody puke and everyone gather around and lick it up or be drawn to it? I mean,
Ooh, hey, what's that?
hey,
It was awesome though.
let me stick my nose in that.
We jump in the car, and like now Charlie's like puked up all the alcohol, so we're all ready to meet. Charlie and Dave are ready to party. Iowa Chick's just so mad. We get back to the house. She's like, "I will not spend another night of my life with two drunk guys in Flint, Michigan." And that's how I spent the last 25 years of my life. So who's the crazy one, right? But that's true. She was supposed to spend a whole week. I think she lasted maybe 1 or 2 nights. That was the first night. And then she got mad. And, you know, this ain't really part of the story. But since Charlie's listening, he was such a kind man. Charlie drove her to the train station. He felt bad.
To go home early.
I was happy to get her out of there.
And-
honestly.
And,
She was creeping everybody
and then
out.
right when he dropped her off, he puked on her again. Just for the old time's sake. Here's one for the road, kid. Take that back to Iowa, you Hawkeye.
Puked all over that Michigan sweatshirt. Yeah.
Oh, man. Over your kind gesture. Nick, you're not off the hook, though. So did you come up with a story there, pal?
Man, I'm so bad at telling stories. That's why I don't do a storytelling podcast.
Well,
Shit.
Don't worry,
I mean,
mine just sucked
one
too.
time, one time on when I was in college, I really liked this girl, and I got totally blasted. I was an RA at the time, and I got blasted out of my mind. And I walked from
hi, Dan.
the apartments where we were all partying at to a bar, and I was so drunk I was staring at my feet. Oh, that's a donation from Netflix and Swill Fangirl. Make it even for Bubby. $12.08 donation. We're at $2,200, gentlemen.
Sweet.
$2,200. But yeah, I was so drunk I was staring at my feet the whole time, walking across campus where I could easily have been caught at any time. It just being like, "No, Nick, you're not drunk. You're not drunk.
You're the
walking
RA,
straight.
Nick."
You're walking straight line. You're just so walking straight." And I remember. I think that was also the night I pissed in the middle of Main Street Clarion.
Yes.
John DeQuilla. If John
That
DeQuilla's
sounds
in
like
the
a
chat,
Tommy
he can
story.
talk about that because he was there. And he was like, "Nick, no, don't piss there," and I did. That's an embarrassing story. Probably not like a cringe story about like a girl, because I don't really think anything happened when I got to the bar. I was like, "Woo, you're hot."
I'm an RA.
What's your
Yep.
favorite bar to go to, Nick? Are you a fancy bar guy or a dive bar guy?
I don't really go to bars anymore.
I mean, when you
but
used to, though.
fancy bars, though. I don't like dives where you get a crowd in like a fucking sardine can and you got to fight. Look, I'm a dude, all right? And man, I mean, I know I got the man titties like rocking a little bit up here,
So
but
does Tommy. It's okay.
you can't
Mr. Bitch Tits over here.
you can't get drinks at bars with these nasty things, man.
Well, you can.
So-
You just have to pay for them yourself.
Yeah, well, still,
You can. You
I
just
don't
don't have to go to the right bar, Nick. I mean,
John
if you're on a
DeQuilla-
budget.
That's true. John DeQuilla carried me home back to my room and put me in bed. I remember that.
Did he
Ooh.
tuck you in?
He did.
Did you wake up naked the next day and you're like, what the?
No, I knew what happened.
Ah. I like a good dive bar. What about you, Tommy?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I agree with Nick though. When they're crowded, they're freaking annoying. But
I like a place where the booze doesn't get you the black mold, Will. That's my type of thing.
They don't clean the lines.
Don't clean those lines. What's that stain on the ceiling? I don't know, but I dig it.
With a Budweiser tastes like an IPA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you go to a fancy place, you know exactly what you're in for. Drinks, obviously.
Expensive drinks.
Lots of creepy dudes shooting their shot. The low rumble of talk
You
noise
gotta
going
shoot your
on.
shot.
There's no jukebox. I hate a bar without a jukebox. They got like some fucking DJ or something. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
Those are fancy bars, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I know. You go to a dive bar and all bets are off. Like I went to a dive bar outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA last weekend, Saturday.
Oh, can you say the name of it?
I will because it'll probably add to the story. This was a fine establishment named Doobies.
I went there. Tuesday.
Did you on a
Yes.
Tuesday night?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Me and
gross.
Keith were passing it, and we're like, "Have you ever been in Doobie since
Oh,
it was?
my
Remember,
God.
it used to be Little Country.
Yeah,
It's the whitest bar in the world.
the whitest, trashiest bar in the world.
That's why we stopped. It's amazing. Okay, I didn't know Randy was going to say that. Sorry, you caught me off guard.
You're real thrilled about this.
Yeah, because when was the last time you were there?
Fucking 15 years
Yeah,
ago.
me too.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny
So
to me and you anyway.
I went there with my friend Beerwad, and my other friend met up with us.
Oh, and I wasn't invited. Imagine that.
Listen, you think you need to be the star of the show every place you go, and no.
You know what they have on tap there? Tell
Uh,
them. You get your choice of what?
PBR, I think.
No, it's just Budweiser or Bud Light. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
so,
the only two
and it's
choices.
perfect for me because I was like, Bud Light, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I said Budweiser. I was happy. That's what I was going to
So
get
we,
anyway.
I meet Beerwad at this place, and I expected 5 people there. Like a proper dive bar. This place was off the chain.
Really?
It was a place to be.
Me and Keith were the only people in there, but that was
That doesn't
Tuesday
shock
at 5
me.
o'clock.
This is Saturday night. People are dancing. People are writing on the goddamn ceiling.
Oh, and
People are getting drunk.
in there. There's a shamrock on their sign, and there's no way that this is an Irish pub.
It's called
nothing.
babies.
There's nothing Irish. It looks like your uncle's basement.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah,
There's
it does.
nothing. There's
It
like
does.
a dartboard and an old jukebox. That's it.
And people have written all over the ceiling.
Yeah.
They had karaoke that night.
Oh God.
One of the things
I got a pool table.
everybody, I don't know what it was. Everybody was drinking this weird blue liquid. Like I don't know.
Did you walk into a cult?
Ew.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone was ordering these little like. They looked like little, you know when you get like cold medicine and it
Yeah,
comes with
like
that
blue
little-
Caraca shots or whatever it is.
Excuse me.
Blue Caraca, is that what it's called?
He was my favorite character in Mortal Kombat, Blue Caraca.
Caraca.
What's it called? Blue
I
I
said
also
no.
enjoy a good can of PBR.
I feel like this is
So
a good
every-
hopster story.
Yeah, so everybody's getting these weird medicine shots of this weird blue liquid. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And one of the things I miss most about going to the bar, because I don't these days that often,
Yeah.
it's the people watching opportunities. Oh, they're delicious, especially in dive bars. I'm not sure if all dive bars across the land are like this, but you go to one around Flint, Michigan, USA, and anything freaking goes. We're sitting there, and there's a dude a couple seats over from me passing out. So obviously he orders one of those weird blue shots. Like I guess he was going to heaven then or something. I don't know. Like he'd had enough. He was tapping out of this life. So, and then there's these weird people playing pool. All of a sudden, I shit you not, belly dancers walk in. I don't know if you've ever seen a belly dancer.
Like
before.
official belly dancers or just just like hookers that needed to
They
come in
were
the cold.
in. Think I Dream of Jeannie,
Oh, they're gypsies.
but a little bit sluttier. No, they were belly dancers,
Okay.
and then they came in and they started going because apparently there's a belly dancer chance or something, and that's what they were doing. And so they're doing, their tums were exposed and they're grinding and thrusting all over each other in the middle of the dance floor to like Lil Wayne songs. And I'm like, what is this world? Like, what am I witnessing right now? What is
And an
happening?
Irish pub, nonetheless.
At Doobies, actually. Yes.
Julie's Irish pub.
Yeah. And I watched a young man go to the most attractive of the belly dancers, and he really shot his shit. He walked up to her and he danced with her, you know, and then the dance was over and they were talking and stuff. And he went to his corner She went to hers like it was a school dance or something. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You were dancing with her and you were like up close and things were happening possibly. I don't know. And then he bolted out the door. He just ran. I'm like, oh, he's so scared. Poor kid.
Got
Come
nervous.
back, come back, come back. You were so close. You don't understand. Oh no. What have you done?
That was a Saturday night.
It was a Saturday night. You ever go out on a Saturday night?
Yes,
It's
sir.
crazy. I feel like I was living a life, my best life, in a dive bar, no less. Oof.
I just want you to get me drunk right now.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Nick. We're doing real bad for donations for you.
Yeah, well, apparently there's a date story that I was told about anyway. There's a date story. Someone had a date on the other side on the screen.
No, we're not talking about this. Oh no.
Let's see. Can we
No.
get a donation?
No, we're not talking about this. How
kinds?
dare you?
Randy didn't wear his blue polo just for me.
Oh,
I want to
shut
know
up.
what he ordered for dinner at this date.
Only the finest cuts of meat, Nick. Obviously.
One giant
yeah.
ball, no sauce.
Only the finest slices of sirloin for this guy over here. Yeah.
Jumbo.
It is true.
know.
Funnel Cloud Charles did donate $137, over $100.
That's awesome. What do you do?
That's
Just
true.
reach in his pocket and see what he had in
Exactly.
there?
I got here. Here's
He
his
had
wallet.
500, but most of it blew away in the funnel cloud. So
Yeah, exactly. Could have been 1,000.
Oh. Well, you stumped Randy when he talked about the thing that he didn't want to talk
I
about.
know. How dare you?
They
Oh,
beat
no.
the living shit out of me.
Fine, I'll go into my thing about dating people with pets since we're getting no donations.
Will somebody pay him? Will somebody donate to stop him telling this story, please?
We're just entertaining ourselves at this point. That's fine.
That's what we do every time we record
That's
anyway.
That is
It's
true.
true. So usually when you date someone with a
Please, somebody donate $5 and make Randy stop. That'd be awesome.
I donate $5 for you guys to shut up right
Who
now.
wants to talk about pets, nerd?
Yeah, nobody likes pets, nerd.
Oh my god. Oh.
Fine. Misconnection, Tommy.
Oof.
You didn't even wait for the donation. You just jumped the shark.
Kalkaska Trout Fest Racing.
What? Say that again.
Kalkaska Trout Fest Racing.
Okay, Kalkaska is a super small town in Michigan between Grayling and Traverse City. So pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
They love their trout.
I guess.
They love racing for that trout.
I'm.
Well-
Are the trout racing, or do they race to win trout?
Yeah, or do they race the trout?
They race the trout.
Daryl, get it.
Then they throw trout at each other. It's a whole trout party. Long shot here. Male here looking for blonde female.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very descriptive.
Yeah. We were standing on the outside of fence at the dirt track racing. Right behind the fire truck. It's really
good seats.
yeah, best seat in the house. Freezing our butts off. Oh shit.
Thank you, some girl, for your $200 donation. $200. Somebody really wants to hear about this date. That's what that's about right there. Somebody really wants to hear. Maybe some girl was on a date with Randy.
Ooh.
I have a feeling maybe.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Randy's becoming an angry boy here.
Ain't no
Man.
angry boy over here. I'm sounding like the Hobster now.
Wow.
$200. How about that?
That's
Hey, girl,
amazing.
hey.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
how about that, Randy?
How about
Hey girl,
that?
hey.
I thought I was the elephant in the room. Now it's your date.
How dare you? Kalkaska Trout Fest Racing. We were standing on the outside of the fence at the dirt track racing. Right behind the fire truck, freezing our butts off. You had a blonde ponytail with writing on your backside of your black hoodie. Wow. You have a brace on your right wrist from a surgery.
How does he know? Maybe she was going bowling.
You're blind without your brand new glasses. Man, this guy's got it down.
I don't think
Wow.
this is a misconnection. I think he's trying to pick up his cousin.
I know. Jeez. We chatted
Come
extensively.
on, Kathy.
I think you're the same height as me.
We did that back-to-back thing.
Oh,
I meant the height.
yeah.
Put our heads together.
Tommy, put your heads together. Knock it off, you filthy pig.
I wasn't. What? I was describing how people see who's taller.
Excuse me.
I just
wanna
want to see
point
some
out
two
really
rednecks
quick.
at the racetrack.
Really quick. Oh,
Put the ruler away,
ladies
Tommy.
and gentlemen, hang on just a moment, because not only do we just get $133.70 from the Knicks cast, who's coming up next on the stream, but we hit $2,500, so that means officially Duty Dutram has to shave his beard like Chris Pratt.
Oh no!
Hey.
There we go. Hey, Star-Lord, hey.
Hey, Star-Lord, hey.
Oh.
Thank you very much to the Knicks cast for that amazing donation. Randy, please. Oh my, I gotta hear. Did she win all the fish? I gotta hear who went home with the fish.
I think you're the same height as me. You were there with your brother and his kids, but wanted to watch races more.
What?
Your brother is a truck driver with Go-To Trans. I don't know what that
It
means.
must be the company, right?
I don't know.
Well, trans would be transport.
If you see this, please get back to me. It got dark out and you had to leave.
What is she, 12?
No, she was probably creeped out by the guy who's like, let's get back to back. I want to see if we're the same height, girl. Let's huddle up behind this fire truck.
This is
How
gonna
does he
be
know
hot.
everything about her family?
I don't know. You shook my hand.
Just come on, Becca.
Instant love right there. Pheromones transferred from palm to palm.
Don't make me put this on the internet, Becca.
I wanted to get your name and number, but didn't. You're 33.
She had to go because it was dark.
See, here's the thing about misconnections. Why does he know so much about her, but he doesn't know her phone number?
Her name.
Or her name, yeah. You know her age. You know she's blind with her new glasses.
You
Her
know
brother
where her
drives
fucking
truck.
brother works.
You know her brother.
You know where he works.
This is love in the age of social media. Can't you just track her down?
My
that'd be
God.
weird if I did that.
on me.
I'd rather put it on misconnections. It's better that way.
If she finds me on there, we're really in love.
For the whole world to see.
My thing is, how does he know her age, but doesn't know her name at least? How did her name never pop up?
Wasn't it on the back of her sweatshirt?
She had,
Did he say that?
she said writing was on the backside of her.
Probably her last
Back of her-
name.
I'm sure Juicy isn't her last name.
Back of her hoodie probably said, "Don't ask me my name."
Don't ask this. I'd love to hear from you, or I'd love to hear from you if you or a friend sees this. Yeah, she's got friends checking out. Hey, why don't you monitor misconnections just in case?
Oh,
I want to
Tommy,
know if that Kalkaska trout guy.
Tommy, I have to ask a question.
Okay.
Oh,
Was it right around the time that $200 donation came in that Randy propped his arm up on his leg and he's in this fucking suave, sexy like pose on the street?
Oh.
Did that happen at the same time? Because I don't know if it did.
Some girl
Had to.
liked that elbow on the knee.
hey girl, hey. You like the way this elbow rests on this knee? I can do this all night long.
Stop before she takes the money back.
Can people take it back? Can
It's
people
for a
withdraw it?
refund.
Mine is 200.
He's calling her bank right now. Fraudulent transaction.
These creeps, they're on some sort of radio shit. They took it from me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a life I live, huh?
I know.
We
We
should
want to
go-
hear about the life you live.
We gotta look up
I'm tuning in
the.
every week on the Miserable Retail Slave Show.
Can we go live at the Kalkaska Trout? One
Oh,
of
we
them
should
is?
totally go live at the Kalkaska trout race. They probably do it every other weekend, right?
Hey, when you're there, you just put out an announcement. If you're blonde wearing a black hoodie and you were here
Yeah.
last time,
Yeah, you're 33 years old, but had to leave at dark because your freaking home. What are those ankle bracelets started going off?
Girl, you got a brace on that wrist.
Oh
All your
my God.
glasses. You blind without those?
my God.
I know. Let's do another misconnection. Why
Sure,
not? We're
why
having a
not?
ball now. Sydney's mom This is the headline. She's got it going on, apparently. We met a while back at the park, and our kids had a blast playing together. You and I chatted a bit. I thought we had a connection. It's missed, though.
Mm-hmm.
And would love to hear from you. This is a Hail Mary, LOL.
Well, but you don't know her. Why doesn't anybody know their names? I mean, maybe that's what makes them a misconnection.
He knows it's Sydney's mom.
Go ask Sydney.
Go ask Sydney.
Come here, Sydney.
Want to play a game, Sydney?
I want it to be vague enough so that way, they'll maybe be able to figure out that it's them, and that means it's true love.
This is my favorite part. I tried to give you my number, but my daughter wrote it down wrong.
Daughter.
Shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Don't do this. Don't
Wait.
do this.
He wrote his number down and gave it to his kid. Or no, just whispered into his daughter's ear, "Hey, write down my phone number and give it to her."
Yeah. But she wrote it down wrong.
I think on purpose.
Yeah, I don't think your princess of a daughter is that big of a fan of a good old Sydney's mom there.
She's like, you need to try harder, Dad.
You don't want to date my dad. I promise you.
My mom says he's a no good, nothing, good for nothing scumbag. You'd be so unhappy.
Oh my God.
Oh, Misconnections is the best. What city was that in?
Ashtimo Park. I don't know where that is.
Michigan?
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know.
It sounds
Maybe
hot.
teach your daughter how to have better handwriting. Or maybe perhaps write it down your own damn self. Would you lose all power to write? What do you out of cursive writing skills?
And who writes it down anymore? Just, hey, put this in your phone.
Well, that would have been a man move. But instead, hey, daughter, give me this date, please.
Damn it. Does nobody have a napkin? How am I going to give her my number?
It's like those rom-coms you see where, oh, I've got kids, I've got an in. She'll think it's so cute if she's the one that gives her the number.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. What if Sydney's mom isn't a big fan of old your daughter?
I just hope the number read SOS.
Help me. Run away quickly. Forget you ever saw my dad.
That's how I knew she gave her the wrong number. She just took off.
My dad actually wears a toupee. Run.
He's got his daughter hitting on you for him. Get away.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Hey, buddy, you gonna eat that sausage?
Whoa.
Is that what you got on the date, Randy? Was it sausage?
That's probably what he's gonna get.
I want to
tonight.
pry some kind of detail out of him, but he's notoriously
Oh, he's mad.
cagey.
I am the
He's like,
notorious B.I.G. right now.
He's gonna
Stay away
stomp
from me.
out of here.
I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in you, actually. And take out my rage on Tommy there.
I think I know what happened. I think I know what's up. I think she's listening and he don't want to talk about it.
Ooh.
Well, you
Yeah,
stupid shit.
Why
If
wouldn't
some
she be
girl-
listening? You said she listens to the podcast.
If some girl
Oh my God.
donated,
He's
if some
getting
girl
mad.
donated,
Man.
I want her to donate again and tell us what Randy had for dinner.
Oh, that's
Even
what
if
it
it's
is,
$1, just I want to know
What
because
did
it
I
was some
have?
kind of meat dish. I
It's
know.
gotta be.
I'm trying to think. Oh no, I know what I had.
What would you have?
I can't. She's got to donate again if it's
Uh,
her.
Man,
Yeah.
the foot long hot dog, probably.
Funnel
Sounds
Cloud
like a
Charles says,
Randy's-
"Tell the story." Funnel Cloud Charles is mad. He's gonna kick up a funnel cloud, send it your way.
Uh
Funnel Cloud Charles needs to shut the F up.
oh.
Why don't you spin away in your cyclone, sir, and get a clue? How dare you? Why don't you kick up a dust storm somewhere?
Oh my God. Oh,
Misconnection, Tommy. Okemos,
Ooh.
Michigan.
Oh,
Mall bookstore. Friendly glances.
I've been here. I know where this is at.
To the mall bookstore?
Yeah, in Okemos. Yeah.
In Okemos.
Yep.
You and I met highs a couple times. I noticed you were browsing near me.
I don't know if that verb goes there.
Well, you were wearing a great top, no bra, and had a sniffle.
Oh, what?
A sniffle. You ever been attracted by a sniffle
I
before?
thought you said snipple.
A snipple.
Like, what is a snipple?
A slip nipple.
No bra.
Yeah, that'd be a slipple. God. You were very cute and had a great butt. Just wasn't sure what to say at the time. I should have checked out with you. Should have got your name.
There it is.
I mean,
That's the I think that's the prerequisite. If you go on Misconnections and you go to make a post, they say, "Wait, do you know her name?"
you got to know her name.
You only know vague details about him, like you weren't wearing a bra and you had done cocaine, apparently.
You had a real great sniffle. Like, it was a real feminine sniffle the way you did that. Oh, boy.
You're in the self-help section like I was.
It was love at first sniffle. The first time I heard her go, I was like, that's the one for me. What are you people doing? Like, get it together.
Missing
would you?
connections.
You're missing connections. You're focused on sniffles and not names, and that's your downfall, for crying out loud.
Which is like cute butt and no bra.
You see a cute butt and a great sniffle, you got to shoot your shot, guy. Come
you gotta
on
shoot
now.
your shot.
You got to shoot your shot. We're running out of time, but we got probably time for one more. Here.
Please.
Okay. Headline: Dollar Store, Rochester Hills.
Oh boy.
You ever stop at the dollar store, Nick? Get
I mean,
a dollar hot dog or whatever they sell?
Literally all the sexy ladies are at the dollar store.
I mean, you ever pick up a grandma there at the dollar store?
Now we're getting into my awkward story. Jeez.
How does it feel? Shoes on the other foot now, MFer. God. Heat is on now. How do you like that white hot spotlight on you, Nick?
Ooh,
I like that white hot
She wants some
language.
fucking
MFer. Get over here, MFer, screams Randy in his blue polo shirt.
Just
What?
love that laid back casual attitude, the arm draped over the knee.
He's
He's
just a
gonna
I'm business cash. That's what I am.
he's gonna sing us so many love stories.
Sing you so many love stories. am I?
Whatever. Listen, I've been on the air forever.
Turn them on. Turn them on.
Do I know a love
Turn
story I can
those
sing to old Saint Nick here?
Please.
You're not my dad.
Josie went on vacation far away.
Oh, that's Randy's favorite song of all time. Check that out.
It is The Outfield. Your Love is my favorite song of all time.
It's Randy trivia.
At every significant point in my life, that song has popped up. You even played it at your stupid dumb wedding.
I'll make sure the beloved knows what
Oh,
you think
she
of it.
already knows what I think of you. We bopped up and down to it, remember?
Yes.
That's the one song your wedding DJ actually played that you had on the list. The rest of them were weird dance songs. Tommy and his beloved are the least danceable people you've ever seen in your life.
What's that mean?
It means you don't dance, okay? Is that wrong? No. No, it's not wrong. Can you imagine Tommy doing the Cupid Shuffle? I saw it. I made him do it with me. We did some motorcycle dance song too that I never.
Motorcycle dance.
Uh-oh.
We have a donation. Some girl donated $5 and said, "Tell the story." Wow. I mean, that's $205 for a date story.
Randy.
Man.
One time I went on a date and it was great.
Nobody believes that story. That's never happened.
I mean, what do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? I have no stories to tell. I don't know. Everything's fine and peachy.
Really?
Man.
Yeah, that's right. Life is good, guys. Life is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
We could just go through some MRS back catalog and
For lots of pain. There's lots of pain there. I mean, if you want to hear a lot of cringe and bad things, it's all there. Right now, life is good. I can't really. I can't. Is Dan laughing at me? What's going on there?
Tommy
Oh, God.
Wiseau's laughing at you.
Oh, okay, that guy.
Yeah.
He sounds like Dan a lot.
In the background the whole time.
Dan's
Shut
laughing at
up,
the
Dan.
background.
God damn it.
That's a lot of cum.
misconnection. Very attractive blonde, camo yoga pants, baseball hat. I was standing behind you at the dollar store next to TJ Maxx. You gave the guy in front of you 10 cents.
Ooh, hot.
Yeah. I could not muster up the courage to say something. Respond if you single.
Dropping them dollar bills. Minus
10
90
cents.
cents.
It was a perfect opportunity. Oh, a dime piece given a dime. There's your line. That's what you say. And then you get slapped in that stupid face because you're an idiot. Stop hitting on people at TJ Maxx. 2 X's. You weirdo.
TJ Maxx, my favorite place to go when I'm out on the
Oh,
road.
shocking.
When I'm on the road because
Is that
they're
where you
cheap
got those
t-shirts.
awesome striped sweatpants?
No, I get the girls t-shirts from different states.
Tommy-
And they always have them for like $10.
Tommy, is it just me, or is he like worked his sleeve on his arm up a little bit so his biceps popping out there? Is that?
Trying.
He's like, I know she's watching.
I know some girls watching. I don't know who. Could be former Cloud Charles, actually.
He found $200 in the other
He's like-
pocket.
yeah. He found the discarded remnants that fell slowly to the ground from the cyclone. It's like, oh, hey guys, here. But we appreciate you having us on this year, Nick.
I
Yes.
love you guys. And
Yeah.
you know
Aw,
I
thank
adore
you.
Yeah, this has been great. Second year in a row.
You're one of my favorite people in podcasting.
Aww. Oh, someone wants
Oh,
to
what
get in the
happened
room.
there? Oof. I got a giant-sized face of Nick right now.
There you go. Ooh.
Hey,
Ah.
hey guy. Hey,
Ah.
guy. Hey.
Yep, please. We only have a couple of minutes left. So I want you
Me.
to tell our audience where they can find the Miserable Retail Slave podcast.
Oh, you can find Miserable Retail Slave on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all that nonsense.
Stitcher.
Okay, Stitcher. You can search the hashtag Miserable Retail Slave and follow my sexy self on Instagram.
Do it.
Twitter, I'm M Retail Slave. Search Facebook.com for Miserable Retail Slave. Join our Facebook group. And we also have a spin-off podcast, another movie podcast, because Lord knows world
There's
doesn't
never
have enough.
enough.
it's called Someone's Favorite Movie Podcast. It's coming out June 1st. The first episode is me and Tommy talking about No Holds Barred, brother.
Oh,
that's
my
a good movie.
God.
Yeah, so your God is right. Tommy loves it.
Oh, it was great.
It was great. I also have an idea for another podcast I'm going to do, but probably solo, and I'm excited about it. I'm only the only person that's ever going to be excited about it, so
Right.
that's why I'm doing it by myself.
It's a podcast about Randy's successful dating life. Now, because he won't share the stories now that they're not embarrassing.
Well, you know, gentlemen never.
Christiane wants to know what's the Pornhub account for Miserable Retail Slave.
Your mom's house.
I've seen that channel. The videos are like subpar quality at best.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it happens. We film all our porns in Tommy's house here, and the Wi-Fi is kind of sketchy sometimes, and Tommy's kind of sketchy with what he allows. Sometimes he wears a paper bag, sometimes a leather mask, so we got to work around his quirks that night. So that's why our Pornhub channel is not quite up to
He wears a
snuff.
paper bag over his face, but he still cuts out the hole for his mouth so you can see his teeth and then the beard.
Absolutely.
He's got the beard popping out the bottom of it still.
You know what's amazing to me? The human body, we can train our sphincters to close, yet Tommy cannot find a way to shut that mouth still. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Woof. I haven't talked in the last 3 minutes.
Oh, don't, no, but your mouth was wide open the whole time. So, yeah, mouth
I
breather.
gotta breathe. Yeah.
But anyways, Nick, we thank you so much for having us on this year.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that donated.
Thanks to
especially
everyone that
you,
donated.
Some girl,
Yeah.
some special girl, I bet, that knows Randy. And is probably like texting him right now and be like, you won't tell the story.
Right.
Get out of my life, Nick. God.
Well, we love you guys. Thank you so much once again for joining us for the live stream for The Cure. You're amazing. Please listen to Miserable Retail Slave. It is wonderful. I love you guys. And if you're in and around the greater Michigan area, now that he's moving all over the place, catch Tommy live on stage. I bet
If you're
that's a
in Flint,
blast.
Michigan in September, Tommy's opening up for Kevin Farley.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun.
Chris Farley's brother.
Right.
That is
So
going to
that'll
be a
be a
blast.
Closest
You guys
you
are
can get
great.
to Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
We're going to bid farewell to the Miserable
Bye-bye.
Retail Slave podcast.